Hello guys and welcome back to a new episode. I believe we are more than humans and we are here to expand our consciousness and grow. And of course, be ourselves. So, today I will speak about a very interesting topic, a very big topic. I've decided to make a mini-series with 4 episodes. And this mini-series is about how to prevent, reduce and heal depression and anxiety the natural way. Without medication, without counseling, all on your own. So I'm gonna teach you guys how to become your own guru. And I'm gonna cover all angles. So the first episode today will be about the physical reality. What we can do with our bodies, what we can do with our habits, how to move and act and all this. To prevent, reduce and heal depression and anxiety. The second episode will be about the mental reality, how to think. And the third will be about the emotional reality, what we can do emotionally to prevent, reduce and heal. And the third will be the spiritual aspect of this issue. Yeah, so I'm gonna share a little story with you guys before I start with my history with depression and anxiety. So, I've had a pretty messy childhood. My parents divorced when I was very young, and this created internal problems in me. I had started having problems in school, had to change school, a lot of energy as a child, was misunderstood, got in trouble with police at a very young age, started using drugs at a very young age, started doing illegal stuff at a very young age, and this just creeped up with me, this lifestyle I had for many years. And yeah, I was drawn to the wrong things in life and hanging out with the wrong people, doing the wrong stuff, living la vida loca. But it had its price. So one day it was a process, but I fell into a deep depression, and it just hit me in the face, boom, and I developed a deep depression. I was diagnosed a deep depression as well, and had anxiety problems. I could not even go out in public. I had developed social phobia, you name it, the whole cluster of this, and I was stuck in this depression for 4 years. And what I learned during these 4 years, I'm ready to share with the world now, because I've healed my depression on my own. And in this mini-series I will tell you guys exactly how I did it, so you guys can apply it on yourself or tell a friend or anything, because this stuff here really works. So pay attention, and we need all 4 episodes works in synergy. So we need to pay attention to all 4 levels: the physical, the mental, the emotional and the spiritual. So today we're gonna start with the physical, because the physical is our foundation for our well-being. Just like a house, you have a good foundation, the house will hold for many years. If you have a weak foundation, the house, no matter how beautiful it looked like, it will fall eventually, just like ourselves. So we need to build a solid foundation, and we do that with our physical bodies, with our habits and so on. Alright, let's go. So first up, I wanna mention environment. So before you guys start judging yourself or thinking there's something wrong with you, pay close attention to your environment and the people around you. Because if you're living in a toxic environment, in a negative environment, where people are assholes and treat you like shit, and you know, good chances are that's why you're feeling bad. So take a good look at your environment. Take a good look at the 5 people you have closest to you, because they directly influence your thoughts about yourself, about the world and everything else. And your thoughts speaks to your emotions, and your emotions contributes to your actions. So take a good look at your environment. Alright, then we have movement and rest. We need to move in order to feel good. Movement makes us feel alive. Through movement we come alive. We have a body, we are designed to move. I'm not talking about going to the gym, doing fitness, or bodybuilding. I'm talking about activation, movement, go out for a walk, jogging, just small proportions of movement. Our body demands this. Because our blood circulation that carries around all nutrients and all the oxygen to the body needs stimulation. Through movement we create self-esteem. Through movement we release neurotransmitters and hormones that makes us feel good, like serotonin and dopamine. So movement is crucial. And I want to recommend jogging. That's the best so far, I would say, for the mind and the emotions. Because it releases so much good neurotransmitters that make us optimistic about life. But other movement is cool too. And so on one end you can be lazy, that's not good, but you can also train too much. So if you move too much, that's counterproductive as well. Being lazy, that's not good at all. But being working out too much, that's not good at all either, because your body will respond with creating too much cortisol in your body. And cortisol is the hormone that contributes to our stress levels. So if you work out too much, you will have a lot of cortisol and your stress levels will go up. If you're not like an elite athlete or performance athlete, you know, we are all on different levels. I'm talking about a normal guy here. Resting, of course, super important. We need those 7 to 8 hours sleep a night to replenish, to heal our organs, to heal our minds, to just gather our energy. And we need to, during the day as well, replenish energy. Meditation is a great way to do that. So resting is key. Especially if we have a problem with depression and anxiety. We really need resting. We need to rest and reflect and introspect and, you know, analyze and, you know, take a step back from all the doing and going somewhere. Then we have nutrition. We are what we eat. What we put in, we become. So if we eat good and clean nutrition, we're gonna feel good and clean as well. Neurotransmitters and hormones, like serotonin for example, that's responsible for our well-being. But guess what? Serotonin is produced in our gut. So what we eat will determine if we produce enough serotonin or not. So we need to eat clean food, vegetables, greens, complex carbs. Complex carbs is great for serotonin production. And fiber-rich food is great for serotonin production. Like seeds, chia seeds, nuts, flax seeds, sunflower seeds, lentils, potatoes is amazing. This is complex carbs. Complex carbs keeps our blood sugar levels at an even level. At a smooth level, you know. Our blood sugar can spike if we eat a lot of simple carbs like candy or ice cream or white bread, a lot of white pasta and all this stuff. Our blood sugar spikes. And guess what? What spikes has to come down. So when it comes down, we tend to feel more lazy, we can have more anxiety, can feel more depressed. So eat more complex carbs like whole meat, oats, brown rice, brown pasta and all this stuff. And we need to eat lean protein. And not too much meat. If we eat a lot of red meat, we tend to create an inflammation in our body, and this inflammation weakens us as well. So going more towards the vegetarian, I would say, from my own history and what I lived through, I see that changing to a vegetarian diet more or less helps our well-being. We are what we eat. So if we eat dead meat, yeah, you guess what? You know, we're not dead, but yeah, the vibration is pretty low. Okay. Breathing. So during the day, in order to prevent, reduce and heal depression and anxiety, if we pay attention to our breath, that does a lot for us. Because if we are aware of our breath, I'm focused on my breathing, I'm aware of it, I'm conscious of it, I'm gonna activate my frontal lobe. So if I breathe with my nose with awareness, I activate my frontal lobe, and our frontal lobe is responsible for our ability to live in the moment, right here, right now, enjoying what's now, not living in our minds in the past or the future. So if we are out of alignment with our breath, we tend to live in the past or in the future. So breathe with the nose with awareness, activate the frontal lobe, live now. Because the past already happened and the future is to come. So what we do now will echo into the future anyway. So now is the moment to live. And as well, breathing with the chest or the belly has a big difference as well. Breathing with the chest, we give the signal, our body gives the signal, our breathing gives the signal to our brains that we are stressed out, on the go, we are ready, you know. It's the sympathetic nervous system that's responsible for the breath out up here. That's responsible for our stress, fight and flight. If we instead breathe with the belly, we activate our parasympathetic nervous system that's responsible for our relaxations, our ability to chill and take it easy, mañana mañana. And you want to do that, I promise you, especially if you have problem with anxiety. Breathe with awareness and breathe with the belly. It works perfect, I promise you. All right, and then you have breath work as well. That's breath exercises. I will put a link below to a guy that's gonna introduce you to breath exercise. Yeah. All right, posture and body language. Our posture is highly important for our well-being. Having a strong posture, we will feel good because our body and our brain have a conversation all the time. And if our body gives the signal to our brain that we are strong, optimistic and feeling good, guess what? Yeah, our brain's gonna get those messages. But instead, if we are closed like this, you know, and feeling our body gives the signal to our brain that we are afraid, we are anxious, we feel depressed, we are, you know, down. Even though if we feel like shit inside, changing posture will help a lot. So changing posture to a strong one, that's really good. As well, you can try out power poses, like standing for this, like this, or standing like this, or standing like this, for 2 minutes. The body gives a signal to our mind that we are a champion, a winner. Just look at the football games when they score a goal, they run like this, whoa! So if we do this for 2 minutes, the body gives the messages to our brain that we feel good, we feel optimistic, we are on top of the world. So it changes our mindset and it works. And then we have cellular memory and stretching. So you know that our brain and mind, we have a memory. Our body has a memory as well. So we can store memory in our body. So if you, for example, are very stiff and you have problems with depression and anxiety, good chances are that you have suppressed your emotions and thoughts and your body has to deal with it now. So you become stiff from all this. Or if you live through a trauma earlier in your life, the body remembers this and the body can respond in becoming stiff. So by using stretching, we release these traumas, these blocked emotions, these blocked thoughts that are stuck in our body. And we really need to do that. So stretching is like cleaning your house, but you're cleaning your body. Because the energy needs to flow smoothly through us in order to feel good. And if we are stiff, have blocked emotions, etc., the energy can't flow as it's supposed to. And we develop depression and anxiety. So stretching is super important. All right. The nervous system and cold water. So the nervous system is very important when it comes to stress at first hand. Because if we are sensitive to stress, too much stress is anxiety basically. So we tend to have a sensitive nervous system and we need to take care of our nervous system because our nervous system can get burned out. If we work too much, if we are on the go too much, if we live in the sympathetic nervous system too much, not practicing our parasympathetic and chilling. So we need to take care of our nervous system. We can do that by taking cold showers, super good. swim in cold water, be in the nature, use meditation frequently, and breath work, breathing with awareness and doing breath exercises. This will help our nervous system to replenish and heal and strengthen. Okay, last point, habits. What I've told you right here, right now, is the key to prevent, reduce and heal depression and anxiety the natural way. You become your own guru, your own life coach, by creating all this into habits. And I promise you, your life's gonna change. If I could make it from where I was, I promise you, you can do it as well. So make all this stuff into habits and try it out for yourself. Next time I'm gonna dive deeper into the mental reality and what we can do mentally in order to reduce, prevent and heal depression and anxiety. It's gonna be very interesting. I hope you learned something today, and if you did, please like this video, put a comment below if you want to talk some more, subscribe to my channel, and I hope you have a beautiful day, my friend. Bye bye.